So this is my first ride on this 2021 300XC up here in the mountains. We finally got good weather and it's all dried out, no mud. I've been riding this bike in the desert. It's got probably, I don't know, 30-40 hours on it. Did a little bit of suspension work to it. It's probably too stiff for up here in this rocky terrain, but we're just doing a little after work ride. Anxious to get the 300 up here in the rocks. I've been riding my 890 recently, so it's been a few weeks since I've been on this bike, and it feels tiny compared to that 890 for sure. Goofball wearing full-size headphones while he mountain bikes. Doesn't hear a two-stroke coming up behind him. That's always good. You okay? Thanks, have a good one. Properly rocky. Definitely feeling out of sorts. I've been riding a bigger bike on easier trails. It's been a while since I've ridden, you know, a smaller bike on harder trails, and it shows. I got arm pump. Shouldn't have worn this jacket. It's pretty hot, even though it's only like 56 degrees, I think. Shadows are pretty bad at this time of day. can't tell if it's a shadow or a rock. More than likely, if you're up here, it's a rock. More loose, jagged rocks. So yeah, this bike feels good, but very foreign. Been riding the big bike lately, and before that I took out a 450 in the desert, so it's been a while since I've been on this bike, and it definitely feels different than those other two machines. And up here it feels super powerful, like in those tight little rocky sections. I'm in map 2, you know, which is supposedly the softer map, and yeah, the throttle response is instant. It's right on, so it's definitely easy to overshoot the runway. I'm trying to ride it a gear up, gear high, sometimes even 2 gears high, because my last 2-stroke was a Beta 200, so I'm used to kind of revving it out, keeping it on the pipe, and that's kind of a detriment on this bike for this type of terrain. I can't handle, you know, being up on the pipe or on the power band. I gotta definitely ride lower in the RPM. So we're just working on that and trying to tell myself, you know, shift up, you know, shift into third or whatever. Just trust the bike that it has the torque, which it does. It lugs really well. I haven't done any tuning to this bike. Haven't had any problems, haven't had any fouled plugs or anything like that. I'm riding at about 6,500 feet of elevation, and it runs really good right out of the box. Knock on plastic. I'm either getting older, well, I know I'm getting older, but this trail's gotten harder, probably a little of both. It's always been rocky, but seems like the rocks are even more exposed than they were years ago. And these new two-strokes are so quiet and zero vibration. It's a really strange feeling if you've ridden other two-strokes. I mean, they're almost silent. I would say this bike would be a serious weapon in the hands of someone with some serious skill. You know, I just ride like a hack. I've had a lot of bikes, I got a lot of experience, but I'm not that great of a rider. But these bikes are so good, so capable. It makes even a hack rider like myself feel like they're riding pretty well. Just a ton of fun to ride. This bike's a blast in the desert as well. I usually ride it out in the sand. A lot of whoops. And this bike's it's just a blast. It's awesome to ride. I also have it on the aggressive throttle, what's it called, the throttle cam, which I like for the desert. I'm not liking it so much out here. I think the throttle is a little too sensitive. Takes throttle inputs like barely, just think about getting on the gas. It starts spinning up the back tire. get you. Third and fourth gear on this bike, this type of terrain is just my sweet spot. The bike is just easy to ride, easy to control. Right now I'm in third gear. I'm going like, I don't know, 5 miles an hour. It just rolls on just so nicely, you know. Doesn't spin up the back tire. This bike, I have it tuned down pretty good. I actually geared this bike up. It had a 51 tooth in the back. I put a 49 on it, and I also turned the power valve in to lessen the hit for this wood riding up here. That's why, if you notice back there, it's not like really revving out real strong. It's because the power valve's turned in quite a bit. When I run the desert, I adjust the power valve out. But the gearing, I like the 49 in the back. The 51 is just, you know, first and second are just useless to me. So this 49 seems to fit the bill pretty good for what I ride and the way I ride. Hey guys, thank you. Hello, how we going guys?